All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach us truth and rule well. And Shalom to the elect. It's brother I'm Was. I'm here with the brother Napash.
Shalom.
Shalom. So we're just going to go ahead and go into this article, Rick, real quick and make a quick video, Lord willing. And just because this is stuff coming to pass before our eyes, just showing you what time it is, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the article. Say North Carolina man recounts shooting after Trump banner torn from mother's yard. Some people just snapped, quote unquote. So I haven't played this video yet. This is fair use. I'll maybe play a little bit of it. If I ain't gotta watch an ad or some shit. Yeah, we'll just read the article. North Carolina man says he was shot at by an angry motorist who tore down a Trump banner in his mother's front yard. An incident he believes reflects the nation's growing political hostility. And that's that's what you got a lot of division going on right now. This place is built really it's got a whole bunch of division from just the way it's set up. You got the right and the left. They call it left wing, right wing. They call it, Republicans and Democrats. And really that's the same type of stuff that you've seen in Rome. Because, as people know, this is Rome 2.0. Back then it was the publicans and the plebeians, if I'm not mistaken. Or patricians or something like that. Maybe I should look that up real quick so I don't say some wrong shit. Two-party system in Rome. What were the two political parties in Rome? That's not what I remember. The Optimates and the Populares. These publicans and patricians. Plebeians. So it says patricians will be the upper class, people such as wealthy landowners, and that's what they say about Republicans. They say Republicans like to make the rich richer and the poor poor. That's the message that Esau puts out there, or whoever. That's basically the kind of. Really, we know that both of them were working together. In a way that they say it's two wings of the same bird type of shit. It says patricians will be the upper class, people such as wealthy landowners would be in the patricians group. Plebeians would be the lower class, which would be normal people in Rome. The separations meant that they would be completely separated. Plebeians could only marry people from their social class and so forth. I might have to go into that later, because I think maybe that was just a social class. But, Lord willing, we'll go into that later. But point is, this place is politically separated, just how Rome was as well. And this place is built off of all the things that Rome had going on. But continuing on, it says Mark Thomas, who owns a river rafting business in the Nantahala Gorge, said he was relaxing at home on September 6th when the shooting occurred. Thomas told Fox News Digital he checked his security cameras after seeing a man wearing an Antifa-style mask step out of a Jeep Cherokee to look at a Trump banner attached to a bus parked near his 87-year-old mother's home. Okay, you can see a picture here. It says a man is seen on security video ripping a Trump banner from Mark Thomas's North Carolina property. The man, identified by police as Benjamin Michael Campbell, 38, was allegedly speeding before abruptly stopping and removing the banner. Being a Second Amendment believer, this is the dude whose house it was, or mom's house. Being a Second Amendment believer, I reached over and grabbed my rifle. And grabbed my rifle and took off out there to the porch, Thomas said. Now, you do that shit in California, so you're going to go to jail too. Well, anyway, Thomas said he fired 2 warning shots into the air before Campbell allegedly got back into his vehicle and opened fire through the sunroof. Campbell then fled, only to return moments later and fire several more shots, striking a refrigerator inside the home, Thomas said. So he basically, dude came back, did a drive-by, you know. Campbell, an Atlanta-based accountant, and dude's an accountant, you know. This dude got a job, you know. These motherfuckers. I think he in this article, dude points that out. He's like, man, this dude with a job and shit, and he's just out here going crazy over a Trump sign. Just read a little bit more of it, and then, brother, if you ever got something to say, just, you know, go ahead. Campbell, an Atlanta-based accountant, fled before police arrived. He was arrested September 30th and extradited to North Carolina, where he faces charges including felony assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill or inflict serious injury, discharging a firearm within an enclosure to incite fear, and willful wanton injury to personal property. Thomas said he was stunned to learn that the suspect was a professional in his late 30s. North Carolina, and then this is a dude's mugshot. Some of these people, they just see a Trump sign and they just snap. He said, the whole time I'm thinking, this is some 20-year-old kid and he's going to figure it out eventually. Oops. And so, you know, really, the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai, he controls the minds of these people. So, you know, he can let a demon jump on dude real quick or whatever, and ultimately to bring forth judgment, you know, prophecy. You know, basically this dude, because these type of events are happening more and more, you know, and it's just showing how much division there is, you know, and everything's increasing and heating up. Like the things that happen, it's not just these so-called left-wing and right-wing people yelling at each other or doing protests. Now they actually shooting at each other and shit. You know, now they're getting bold to the point where they'll pull up to your house, rip your sign off, and bust a couple shots into your house.
Right. Which is probably, well, you had that scripture, you know.
Con, yeah, I'll go ahead and bring that scripture out right now. This is Isaiah 19:2. I'll just start at 1. This is Isaiah 19, starting at verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, rideth upon a swift cloud. Okay, and that cloud, we know he's not going to literally, it's not going to be an image. It's not going to be an image that you think of like Caesar Borgia riding on a fucking fluffy little cloud. Okay, it's not going to be that, man. That don't even make sense. This is going to be, okay, the Most High's only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, okay, coming in a chariot, man. What the world would call a UFO, man, is really the chariots. Okay. If you want to come in, brother, you just hop in. We got the brother Nabala just joining us right now.
Coming in on basically a giant, what you people would know as a giant spaceship, man. But biblically known as a chariot. And the chariot is just a vehicle. And that's a vehicle that Yahweh Shai is gonna ride, you know, basically ride upon. You know, basically a giant, what you would call a spaceship.
Con. And it says, and shall come into Egypt. Okay, and this is not talking about the land of Egypt, okay, over there in northern Africa. This is talking about you know, America. You know, like if you go, was that in Revelation? It's called, what does it say? Spiritual Sodom in Egypt. If you want, somebody want to pull that out, you know, but just to back it up. It says, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Okay, all these people, man, the mighty men, all these leaders, they're already, hey, the leaders, man, the people who already are in power here now, they know what's up. You know, they know who's who, and they do tremble, man. They're all scared of the time when their rulership is going to come to an end, man. That's why the scriptures say that, you know, he coming with great wrath, knowing that his time is short. Just paraphrasing. You know, it also talks about how, you know, their carrying out their headlong. How's it go? In Job. Let me get that real quick.
The other scripture you're talking about is Revelations 12:12.
Yeah, you want to read it?
Yeah, I got a few precepts. I'll read that and then I'll go back to Revelations 11. This is Revelations 12:12, and it says that it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath a short time, but a short time."
Con. Yeah, so that's what we're seeing, man. The devil, who we know is Esau, okay, the basically the descendants of Esau, the so-called white man. When you look at who's in rulership today, it is the so-called white man. He's holding the power seat right now, okay, and it doesn't matter what you want to say about that. All you got to do is look at the facts, okay. Who's in power? Who's got the money? Who's got the political influence? Who's got all this? It's the so-called white man, okay.
Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hands of the wicked.
That's right, and so that's how you know who's who, okay. That's just one of the ways you can tell. All right, hey, this dude Esau fits the description. The so-called white man fits the description of Esau, who is the wicked that's in rulership today. But you want to read the scripture one more time, Abu Kashab?
The Revelations 12:12?
Yeah.
All right, this is Revelations 12:12, and it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Right, so this devil, he's coming down with great wrath because he knows his rulership is coming to an end, and it's fast. The end for him is quickly approaching. Okay, so he's coming down. It's like everything's turning up. The heat that the pressure he's putting on Jake is turning up. Okay, to the point where, well, you already see basically the beginnings of Jacob's trouble. You already see these people ripping people out of their homes, kids without the clothes on. You seeing people bodies washing up in handcuffs or whatever it was, and then you got the ice planes or whatever it was, flying off the coast and then coming right back. It's things happening right now, man. You got alligator Alcatraz, so this devil's coming down with great wrath, man. Okay, this devil's sending fucking National Guard into different cities. All this stuff is going on, man, because
they just shut down the food assistance.
Oh yeah, Thawada. Hey, the government shut down. Yep, that ain't gonna be no more food stamps. They talking about like, I don't know. I think the last number I just read was about like 42 million people about to be without food stamps. Hey man, that's gonna cause some issues. That's gonna cause some issues.
Well, you got Jake already talking about, that they're getting ready to crash out. They said that they don't get their funds by November 1st. They said that they're going to these stores and they're gonna start looting, taking shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They said they're gonna break in the cars, break in the homes, whatever they gotta do to take care of the families. And that's prophecy in Second Ezra. That tells you in the book of Second Ezra.
I was about to say, grab that right quick.
What is it? It says
like 16 and then 16 like.
See, Second Ezra, I think it's 15.
47. Hang on real quick.
It's really all part of Esau's agenda.
Right.
Because he needs chaos to happen in order for them to safely push their agenda. Right. He gotta cause some type of catastrophe, some uproar to happen in order for them to really institute that martial law, to push the new world order.
Right.
So we see the plans that we see behind. We see what Esau's doing, man. We're aware of what Esau's trying to do.
Right.
Oh shit! I forgot the Second Ezra.
You go ahead and find it. I'm gonna continue reading. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Okay, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right. That's talking about the civil war that's going to come to this place, man. It's talking about the division, in this country right now, man. It's talking about the division in this country, and basically, the things that are coming to this place, man. It's going to be all hell breaking loose, man. You're gonna have bands of Edomite marauders out there running around shooting shooting each other. You know, it's gonna be civil war. It's gonna be chaos. You know.
And what did the Lord say? The Lord says, "I've come not to bring peace, but to bring division."
Right.
And that's the spirit of Yahweh Shai right there, man. Bringing that division.
Right.
All right, here in Babylon the Great. You know,
Right.
so like the brother said, man, you know, civil war is gonna bust out. All these different things are gonna take place, man. You know.
Right.
That's just what it is, man. That's the will of Yahweh Shai right there, man. It's to destroy Babylon at the end of the day. All right, and to judge those that are, you know what I mean, that are hand in hand with the wicked.
Right. And you had mentioned the Egyptian against the Egyptian, because the whole topic of the video, you know, you said there was an Edomite against an Edomite. Basically, it was you said he had a Trump flag, and
right.
He came back and busted him. Basically, hey, who are the modern day Egyptians? You know, that's Esau Edom.
Right, because Egypt going in the house of bondage.
Right.
Where was our people? One of the places. Well, this is basically the final captivity. It's like
No, you good. So,
no, you go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you're seeing these Edomites fight against each other. You know, you're seeing Esau starting to have an evil eye towards their own people. You know, and you see that right now. That's going into the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. You know, they don't have that that love, but it's fucking love.
You want to get that? All right, yeah, go ahead, bring that out.
You want to start? I'll start at 18. It said because of their pride. This second is 15 and 18. It says because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right. This place is America is completely about pride, and the scriptures say, you know, pride goeth before a fall. Right. You know, you can type in, you know, well, shit, they got songs about it, man. It's like America, basically America's slogan. Right. Proud to be American. Pride. You know, just shit. You got the sodomites with the pride. Exactly. All this different.
Proud American.
Proud American. Yeah. So you know, this place is all about pride, and because of that, hey, Most High Yahweh, that's just one aspect of it. But it's just a descriptive thing. You know, who is the proud man? As a matter of fact, I think the Army used to have like the proud, the Marines. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just thought of that. It's like, man, but it's like that's who the fuck that's who the Bible is talking about, man. Right in the scripture, man. America is going to be through. Go ahead, continue.
It says, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil the goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, so that's what's coming here to this place, man. Right. And we're seeing the beginnings of it now, and you know we're seeing it start to heat up even. You know, so you know you got one thing, these food stamps getting cut off, man. You know that's just one avenue they can bring in MOTB or start pushing some different thing right there. Well, you want them, you gonna have to take an MOTB, you know you're gonna have to take that CHIP, or you know. We're going to switch to a digital currency system. We're seeing all these things happen, but they're all going to come together, and it's all a different part of what's happening, like the big picture, you know, like a mosaic picture. You know, one of the pictures where it's a bunch of different things, to where if you look at just one single part of it, you don't see what the whole picture is, but when you put them all together, you see an image that forms. You know, so all these different events are coming together towards the main event, which will be the return of Yahweh Shai and the destruction of this wicked kingdom, and you know, and basically the restoration of order here upon earth under Yahweh Shai. You know. And I was thinking too.
You know, by them canceling, you know, this EBT, you know, Jake, you know, because you know Judah, that's the head tribe. So you know, once everybody see Judah do it, everybody's gonna follow along,
right?
And they break into these, you know, they break into these grocery stores and people's cars and stuff. That's gonna give Donald Trump an avenue to fully bring in the martial law,
right?
You know, fully bring it in, because it's gonna be looting all around the world. Not all around the world, all around Babylon, but eventually all around the world as well. But all around Babylon, you know, so that's gonna give him, you know, that more of authority to bring in the martial law, man. They're gonna lock all this shit down, man.
You know, a scripture that reminds me of, I believe it's in Genesis, we're talking about, hey, Judah is a couch lion.
Right.
You know,
who shall rouse him up?
Yeah, who shall rouse him up?
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you know, Esau taking the assistance away from these Israelites, these Judites. Hey, that's gonna rouse Judah up. The only reason why Judah is couch right now because what you know he gets aid, he gets food, he gets assistance, he gets cash aid. So he's comfortable, he's good. But as soon as you strip that from these Israelites, man, hey man, they gonna rouse up. Okay, now they're not able to eat. Now they got to take matters into their own hands.
Right.
Now they gonna consider, okay, damn, I gotta eat the next day. I gotta do something about it. So they ain't finna. They, like the brother was mentioning, hey, they gonna start hitting these stores up, man. You know, they gonna start causing not holy, but they're gonna start causing hell out here, man. You know why? Because you know you stripped them, man. You know?
Hey, well, hey, I just thought, man, holy, you know, going into set apart, man, it is gonna be hell that's set apart just for these 2/3,
right.
and these heathen out here, man. The judgment and the tribulation and the things that are about to be happening here, it is set apart. You could damn near say holy hell in that way, man, because the judgments that are coming here are not going to happen upon the elect. The elect's going to go through it. They're going to be tested. You know, it's going to be that hour of temptation, right? But the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai is going to deliver them out of those afflictions. You know, we're going to be able to eat in those days. You know, Lord willing, if we have that number, we're going to be eating. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be okay, man. Right. You know, because we trust in the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai. You stay down. Basically, and don't waver, man. Don't give up in your faith and belief in Him, and you continue doing the works, you know, to show that you believe in Him. Basically, hey, you stay faithful to the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai, and He's gonna stay faithful to you, man. He's gonna keep His promise. That's guaranteed. But you know, I just wanted to point those things out, man. It's Egyptian against Egyptian right now. You see the division here. Hey, the kingdom divided against itself shall not stand, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap the video up, man. If anything else you wanted to say, all right, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach this truth and rule well, and shalom to the elect.
Shalom.